Second Timothy's chapter 3, verse 14. But continue thou in the things which thou hast learned and have been assured of, knowing of whom thou hast learnt them. I'd like to give all prayers and honor and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua, Ba'ashem Dash, to Wadi Ba'ashem Yahushua, giving us the apostles and the elders of great millstone who deserve double honors, rightfully so. Shalom to the Akim, pushing the words of sincerity and truth, being faith-based, and being prepared for what is to come. And what is to come? Race wars, famine, concentration camps, the Alpha D chip was the mark of the beast. 200 million missiles hitting the soils of America. Simultaneously, chambers of the Lord, lifting the hopeful records in the chambers. Simultaneously, chambers of the Lord, shooting lasers being the ungodly and the heathens. Rightfully so. And how about the Lord take the course of this video? Just a vessel seeking salvation of this filthy place, spiritually known as Sodom and Gomorrah, Egypt, Babylon, and all the filthy customs that have taken apart. Right now, the time is 3 o'clock a.m. in the morning, Tuesday, February 24th, 2026, the hopeful year. About to live, hope 2026, the hopeful year. 2026, the year of apostasy, agents and sellouts and Jacob's trouble. Salaki, I'm just waking up and down. Oh boy, it's middle of the night. I make it do with my calling. The renewal of my mind, man. Renewing of our mind. This thing is ours. It's truly a lifestyle. And this is something that we was discontinued from. And put in the hands of our enemies, man. I remember the elder brother Barack Obama, who's always give out tests and such things. This was sharp in my mind, renewing my mind fresh. If we renew my mind of the things that I need to know in the scriptures, and I do believe, to me, it was very, very spiritual with the comforting words, and kept me on my toes. And the Book of Judges was really the Book of Judges was really stood out the most, and I always remember. And as time go on, you got so much stuff you got to start going over and staying in tune with. Like right now, it's so much information coming out. It's really, really, really overwhelming. The time is at hand of all the things that we've been preparing ourselves for. All the things we have learned, Shalakia. Everything we have learned that we was taught is on the forefront right now. This is why we renewed our mind. Let me see something. Here. I want to open up another. Let me see if it's still open. All right, let me open up another Romans. I just want to see something. What this word is. It's Greek, so I just want to see what it says. All right, hold on. Let's hear it. This is going to. Let me just read the verse real fast. Okay, Salakia. It says Romans chapter 12, verse 2. And be not conformed to this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind. Shalakia, bro. that ye may be proved what is that good and acceptable and perfect will of Yahweh Shai. And that's just truth, man. And he ordained us, man, to get out there and do these things, man. He put the spiritual, the oil over us, his word, his wine, and he used to get out there and feed my flock. And Yahushua is the volume of the book, and Yahushua told the disciples, the apostles back then, and we've been told in the spirit, keep pushing this truth. So I just want to see the renewing, the word renewing.
Strong's G 342, anachinosis. Anachinosis.
Anachinosis. A renewal, renovation, right? Renovation. All right. Yeah. Yeah. Complete change for the better. Ooh, you're in trouble now, Joshua. Oh man, that was fire right there. So that's what's happening. Change for the better. All right. So that's why this lifestyle is changed for the better. That was master spiritual. So Salakia, that was master spiritual for me. So that's what's happening.
Strong's G 342, anachinosis. Anachinosis.
Anachinosis. All right, so that's what's happening. We can change for the better. That's why it's a lifestyle. It's a change for the better, which is very powerful. All right, so that was the spirit for me. So the Wadi Abba Shah for me for having me go into that word that fast. That was just that moment right now. The spirit word told me, whatever spirit Abba Shah to go into that word. So that's what happened at that moment. So hey, I'm hoping, and I'm a prisoner of hope, and I want to get up out of here, bro. You know, I want to make it out. You know, and I don't do too much travel. You know, the most traveling I ever did when I got into this truth. Okay, I ain't never been in DC until I got into this truth. Okay, I never been in Baltimore until I got into this truth. Okay, I never been in Philly until I got into this truth. So, according to the will of Yahweh Shah, that's why I'm traveling. That's why I traveled. That's how I got into other states. And even though I had jobs over there, I said, all right, let me link up with the brothers there. Because the first job, the first true love, the first thing you're going to feed yourself and the Akim and Akwaf is with this truth, doing the will. That's a part of renewing your mind, like getting out there. Salaki, that's something else that took my mind. Let me see where the verse go with this. So we out there, man. That's the only thing I don't have nothing else to be doing. I'll tell you the truth, bro. I really don't be looking for nothing. I truly don't be looking to do anything else with my life. Like, I'm hoping and wishing I make it out. I'm hoping that I'm a man of Yahweh Shah. That's what I'm hoping every day, you know. And I have to go into this world and put on a performance. Like, you know, I can't lash out, can't be angry. I'll be angry but sin not. You know, and I can't even be angry right this moment. Because this truth has comforted me so much that I don't have no reason to be angry. All I gotta do is wait. We're in observation mode. Now, if none of these things we do exist, like some Ashash jumps out and say, you lived the whole lie, and then the white Jesus come out, I am the one in the book. But it doesn't seem that way. It just seems so real that what we are doing is just so accurate. And it keeps a smile on my face, man. Just tell you, man, like when I get around Ashash, when I get around the damn Edomites, I'm happy to not be an Edomite. Saying, when I see Elam, I'm happy not to be an Elamite. You know, when I see Moab, when I see, you know, and I see all the things they do, they're and the scripture says that they will eat our bread defiled amongst the heathens, the Gentiles. And we have, man, we go, they got the restaurants, everything is so accurate, and they are licking our wounds, and everything is so accurate according to the scriptures that it's 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 undeniable. You know? So this change for the better has worked for me because I came out. I was just saying the other day, right? I was just saying yesterday, you know, I don't smoke. You know? Imagine it's 2026 and I was still smoking right now. 2026 from the time, 18 years ago, okay? Roughly 18 years ago, I stopped smoking. In between, you know, I probably had, you know, trying to figure it out, you know, and then when I knew I had not to do it no more, I really didn't do it. It just, look, it's 2026. I used to sell drugs. I'm just saying, like, I don't even have the urge of, you know, of being outside like that, you know, or even knowing anybody I knew in the world. And I remember when Pastor Hart made the decree that we shouldn't rap no more. It was an instinct when I said, because I was into making music, and I knew that year that wasn't where to make no money selling my CDs in the street because I was paying attention. That's what I was talking about my business partner. I was like, yo, the CD game is about to die. They about to put this shit on here. I ain't got no time to be trying to hustle my shit on Spotify and that shit Jay-Z got and all other fucking platforms. I ain't got no time. You know? We got no time. You know? And now we see look, this is 2026. All the rappers we was listening to back in the days all got platforms. They got this thing they do on YouTube. Now we got a platform too on YouTube. So which platform is the best platform? Because as I'm looking at this thing that's going on with these podcasts, there's no love amongst them. You notice that? Joe, I'm just naming the ones that